She's got the big pussy. I would fill the fridge up with it, and like by end game it was just so full, and I was like, I've been everywhere and I've collected everything I need. What do I do now? So then I went out to find every single pre-war money and every single rocket ship, and then I started putting all that into a bathtub. But like I got very upset when like I realized that I have to separate all of the pre-war money for it to fall as all singles.
Yeah.
Like if you drop 10, then it's just a pre-war
It's
money
a stack
with
of 10.
Yeah. So I went painstakingly through dropping them all one by one.
I remember back in 3, I would...
3 sucks, dude.
And
I don't care who knows it.
But this was at the time. I had I had a home.
You had the dream. You had the vision.
Yeah, I had the classic Megaton
recording?
home because this was my first playthrough. And
Are we recording?
yes.
What the fuck? Okay.
I turned it on partway through the discussion, hoping you'd say I went and found more drugs, and then it would be out of context because they don't know we're talking about Fallout.
But then you just said, "Oh yeah, Fallout 3 sucks." But in my first,
yeah, well, the point is once he finished his story, it doesn't matter. Anyway, playing Fallout 3, I killed a lot of Deathclaw. And I always took their claws for no reason, because I was like at that level of I take even radroach meat. No one takes radroach meat. You don't eat radroaches. I would take their claws every time, and I would go into the Megaton home that you get, and I had it furnished with furniture, and I hid Deathclaw claws everywhere. And so, because they were the full-ass hand with a bit of wrist, so I started positioning them in places. I put 2 claws under the bed.
So you could scare the NPCs when they walk in your house.
It was just me.
He just scared himself.
But I put so many hands everywhere that they were coming out from under and over the couches. You'd be a table, there'd be a claw with a Nuka-Cola sitting there in it. And I just kept doing it, so it was the claw home. But it was stupid anyway, because no one would be in the home, because I just also left Fox just standing in the hallway.
But, like,
Is
you're
that
just
so...
turning your house into a haunted house.
Yeah.
Like, who's the guy that, like, sings Mother, you know?
Danzig?
Yeah, Danzig. That's something that he would do. That's something that he is doing.
Yeah, and I support that man for doing it.
No, it's not
Is
even a
it
haunted
weird
house.
to,
He's
like,
just
say in
letting
a
his
game
house get
like
run
that,
down.
to, like, organize your stuff into, like, special...
Yeah, then why even bother, like, making something nice in Minecraft? What's the point?
What do you mean, organized stuff? I'm just not going to acknowledge that one from you. I see.
Is when I play Skyrim, whenever I get a house and stuff like that, like I'll get the blue not the blue palace, but the house in Solitude. Bless you. In my bedroom, there's a bookshelf. There's a chest at the foot of the bed.
Holy fuck.
There's a safe, and there's like a wardrobe.
Yarp.
Any clothes and armor I get always goes into the wardrobe. Any like jewel, like diamonds, rubies, or even like the necklaces and rings, always go into the safe. Any book I had, or like letter that I can give away, always went into the shelf. And all my like random armor bits would go into the chest at the front.
Yeah.
Then I'd have like a designated weapons area and everything.
Well, you'd also have like the display. No, that was Oblivion. Never mind.
See,
but regardless,
I only got the house in Whiterun. I did go and get all the other houses, but I just stayed in the one in Whiterun.
Now
Why?
Because I had everything in one chest, and I didn't want to move it all.
I picked the one in the snowy place, the murder house.
I liked that one. I did furnish that one, but I never stayed in it.
I liked that one. The other one I liked was Solitude, yeah. And the Dwarf City one's extravagant, but it's also kind of whack. But
There's
you know what's the
nothing I
best
like
one?
in the Dwarf City.
what?
Huh?
There's nothing I like in the Dwarf City. I
It-
can't do the wall
It's
glitch
so
to get
annoying.
the shit in Whiterun there.
I think it's a neat place. It's picturesque, but navigating it sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it because of that.
Eric gets lost easily.
Yeah.
But my favorite
It does
place...
look very nice, though. It does have the iron mine. Or was it the gold mine?
No, silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
The family there was named like Silverblood.
I would always go there and steal it all, use transmute to turn it to gold, then get smithing up to level 100 by
But,
making jewelry.
The best house is the one you get from the Heart and Fire... No.
Yeah, hearth and fire.
Heart and something.
Hearthfire.
Hearthfire.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were so close.
That DLC, it's one of the houses you can build.
Yeah.
And I always get the one from Falkreath.
Yeah, because that one is like the only good one actually.
Because the other one is from the snow area.
I like Dawnstar.
But the
Dawnstar's good.
The cool thing about the Dawnstar house you can't get in the other ones, you can actually get an oven in the Dawnstar one that allows you to actually like bake pies and stuff. You can't get any other house.
Yeah, there's a
Todd
lot of
Howard,
things.
why
you couldn't
can't I
get.
do that
All right,
with every
well,
oven?
all right.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was originally gonna ask. Were you the kind of person in Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls?
This
I
is a
guess?
paid ad from Todd Howard, by the way. Please buy it again.
Please buy the new
Were
anniversary.
Todd Howard came to me with a
Were
shaking bottle
you-
of whiskey in his hand, crying, saying, "Please promote this."
in any of the Elder Scrolls, have you been the kind of person to once you own a house and have the bookshelves, you try to find every book in the game? So anytime you find a bookshelf, you steal every book and you go back to put them on your bookshelf at the home you own and you check them against every book to make sure you have no duplicates?
No,
Were
I
you-
just got
I
every
was-
single.
that just
Lusty
seems like too
Argonian
much
made.
work.
I was very passionate about it though.
What game did you do it in?
I think
There's no way you did that in Oblivion.
Do you doubt my power?
Yes.
I'm just saying,
You
I
should not.
just only looked for the Lusty Argonian maid
I knew
and
where
the
to find
Chaos
that.
book.
And you know what? I do remember I did it. I might have done it in Oblivion, but I do remember doing it in Skyrim because I remember I had my own library in my home because of the Hearthfire DLC.
Yeah.
And I got bored one day, so I logged in and said, I will peruse my library, and I started reading them for the first time.
So you were collecting all these books and not even reading them?
Because
What
I
are you,
would-
me?
I would-
Even then,
yeah.
Kyle is the type of guy to be bored one day, like, because he likes to read, and be like, man, I'm actually gonna read these fucking books.
I'm gonna go in
Skyrim."
and read all the Skyrim
That's
books.
what I was
and
doing.
I had the library. I was the
That's what
librarian.
I was doing with fucking what's that damn Starbound. That's what I was doing with Starbound. I was taking every single book I could, and like I never read the lore for any of them. And I was like, I'm gonna sit down and read these one day, but then I'm like, if I'm sitting in my menu reading them, my hunger bar goes down, and it's hard to get food sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's so convenient having something like that, especially it just adds an aspect to the game.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's
It makes
good to
me
like keep
feel
writers
like I
busy
did.
when there's like nothing much to do. Like a writer can just clock in and just like make fucking Skyrim books the whole day.
Man, I want to play Skyrim again, but I don't.
You're making
listen,
me want to play it again.
Listen, I told
I don't
myself.
think I have to go back again.
I don't have to, but I'm also a
I
bitch.
want to.
So.
But listen, I told myself, I can't play Skyrim until I beat Nier at
Until
least
I
once.
have beat Zahokage.
No, you got to beat all 5 story modes, Tyler. Have you gotten any further in Nier? I started trying to convince Tyler to play Nier, everyone.
I haven't touched it since that day.
God damn it, man.
It's been so intimidating.
Oh, that's what we finished. We finished Bloodborne recently.
Yeah,
Yes.
shame I wasn't there.
Yeah,
It's
due to
okay.
net
You were
type
our
issues.
spirit animal.
Yeah,
You
Tyler, I
went to woo
channeled.
at the moon.
I channeled your rage to beat some of the other bosses.
You channeled my rage. I the fucking 2 years worth of rage to kill the Orphan of Kos.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
We struggled with Ludwig for a very long time.
Yeah, you struggled more with him than fucking Orphan. That
I don't
pissed
even
me
feel
off
like
even
that's
more.
surprising,
Then
honestly.
we reached the Orphan and we slapped him, and Eric's like brushes the blood off his cape and dramatically says, "Was that it?" And then it plays an anime outro.
That pissed me off, man.
And then we did it first try in my world.
Man, that's fucking funny. But, like, do you remember that one fight with Ludwig that we had, and your remote died?
That was so funny.
We were in the middle. He jumps into the ceiling, so we gotta be constantly moving, and then my thing dies. And I see him go for fucking... I see him drop down and go for Eric instead, and he's just running thinking, like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I turn on the remote, I'm like, my remote died!
It was funny.
When you said that, my heart sank. I was like, no. And, like, at this time, too, in the time that it was going after me, I was getting my ass beat. Like, I was dodging combo after combo, just barely. I'm at one shot because I don't even have enough time to heal. And, like, I just hear that, and I'm like, fuck.
I'm fucking scrambling in the darkness of my black room
struggling.
and I go to jam it into my PS4, and I finally get it working, and as I sit down in my chair, I just see on the screen your health bar drop in 3 chunks to like 1. And I turn on the controller, I'm like, Eric, please.
You guys are really
like,
struggling with him.
And like you take like 3 steps over, and like I have just enough time to heal. I'm like, okay, Kyle's gonna come and take some of the heat off me, and then your remote dies again, and then like in the middle of like I'm dodging again, and like you just barely get control, and then you just hear me yell, "He's on the ceiling!"
Oh.
And then you have just enough time to make just a bit of a sound before he drops on you and kills you. You're like, bah!
You had a really good
You were
cut-off
like-
bit.
You were like,
Oh,
God damn.
I'm happy y'all had fun with Bloodborne.
Ludwig's a fucker.
Yeah, Ludwig.
And you guys didn't really even seem to struggle with,
What's that one meme
Lawrence.
where it's like, world is a fuck, 21
We had some struggle with Lawrence.
not as bad as fucking...
Not as bad as Ludwig, but he fucking got us.
It would be Bloodborne. Alright,
Ludwig?
it would be Ludwig as a... Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a fuck.
What are you saying?
1,200 dead Ludwigs. I'm trying to continue the meme, but I can't remember the rest of it.
I thought he was just about to list the hardest bosses of Bloodborne in his opinion. That's why he kept on going, Bloodborne, Bloodborne, Ludwig. I didn't know you were spelling so fucking mean.
I am Hunter Man.
What's the last one?
I am Hunter Man 1984.
Oh.
1,028,476 dead Ludwigs.
World is a fuck, die horny. Something funny, Kyle.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah.
Top 3 favorite Top 3 favorite...
Top 3.
favorite bosses from Bloodborne.
I really liked the Orphan of Kos. And as much as I hated it, I really did actually like the Ludwig boss fight.
He is a challenging boy.
What's the last one?
The last one, I really like the Bloodstarved Beast. Bloodstarved Beast was cool.
That's good.
What about you, Kyle?
Vicar Amelia, sexy.
Yes. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
She's got the big pussy.
Don't spit it out.
What are you laughing about? I just thought of the fucking meanest thing, Kyle. Kyle, I say this with love. You look like Zach Galifianakis' retarded brother.
I don't know who that is.
The guy from The Hangover.
Which one?
The one that is, like, forming a wolf pack.
I don't know.
He's the one... He's the weird one. He's the one that runs out and is like, guys, there's a fucking tiger in the bathroom!
Oh! That was like... They can all... Like,
Between two ferns.
Oh.
Did you just wipe blood out of your nose?
Did
That
I?
was a red Kleenex. I got scared. Check your boogers.
No, it's my shirt. It's fucking red. You fucking idiot.
Did you really?
No! There was red on the Kleenex. It looked like, you know that one scene where...
there was not.
It looked like the one scene where, like... Guy coughs into Kleenex and looks down and there's blood and they play like a menacing violin sting.
Steven Seagal blows his nose and says,
Literally
"Hey."
the scene from Gran Torino.
Yeah.
The one where Dirty Harry walks into the place and says, "What up, C-word?" And they just say
C-word?
like as many racial slurs as they can.
What's the C word? Oh, I think I know which one. Maybe.
Do you?
Does it like che?
That's not the one I thought of.
Oh, you mean cunt. You were thinking cunt.
No.
What? Cussy?
No. Cussy?
Yo, forgot who
I think the
fucking
one
was.
you're thinking of starts with a K.
No, it starts with a C.
What is it then?
I can't say it.
Okay. Everybody, he's gonna say cheeseburger.
Mute your mic.
No.
Why can't you say the bad word and just a different Eric than this one can make the
Yes.
sound go away? when
Future
you say
Eric,
it.
make sure...
Don't
Okay,
say that
no,
on
listen.
the fucking podcast.
What did
Try to like convince me to say a racial slur.
Okay, but...
Do it, pussy!
But, like, yeah, everybody be quiet for a minute. Note to future Eric, make sure Tyler doesn't say the bad word.
Alright, now say the slur.
Sitting here being like, it doesn't matter. Eric will edit it out. Just say it.
Yeah,
will-
so say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Oh!
Oh, okay, well, like,
That's what I thought when you were saying that. But then
But
you
I
went,
feel like that
I was
could
like,
relate.
oh, yeah.
but
Oh.
you just said the other bad one.
Don't worry. Tomorrow or whatever day Eric will edit it out.
No, you
This
can't.
is not
No,
getting
you
it
can't have
tomorrow.
that. No, that's being taken away from you now. You only get it for that scenario
I
because
didn't. Listen, I didn't
don't
make the scenario.
No,
He did.
now you like I gave you the pass for that one because like, but don't make that
I
be a
won't
habit.
make. I won't make that.
It's like, oh, future Eric will just clear it up.
yeah.
I
I won't. I was just saying that as a meme.
We just needed to know. We just needed to know.
But
the
I feel like that
slurs.
could relate to like actually raccoons as well.
But it's also a slur towards black people.
Yes.
It is a slur towards black people, but I feel like if you didn't, like,
But
context means everything.
Just, yeah,
you know?
in the context of your story,
Yeah. What story?
the story about the fucking one scene where he goes into the restaurant and says a C racial slur.
My kachiggas.
Stop it.
Use your hair, please.
That one gets a pass, but only on a technicality.
What is the technicality?
The technicality is it's from the Cars movie. That's your bulletproof fucking
What's from the Cars movie?
Kachiga. It's like the guy.
No.
He's the thunder guy. He's like, you're gonna, instead of Kachow, he's like Kachiga, Kachiga. Yeah. He says it.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I don't think he does. There's
I'm
no
not-
way.
Okay, we're gonna look this up after because I'm not stopping the podcast
There's
to see what he says.
No way he says that, and there was no hate towards the Cars movie.
I mean, Cars
weren't
is...
thinking
We've
in a
established
racist
Cars
manner,
is
though.
bulletproof.
Yes. They have Larry the Cable Guy as Tow Mater.
Fuck, I just got that.
What?
Tomater.
What's there to get?
It's like tomato, but if you were a redneck.
But he's also a tow truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck ain't...
Man. Alright, we need to actually get into some kind of topic. Okay, so, y'all been to the hospital recently?
Yeah, no.
Is this just your way
That's
of...
everyone else's job.
Is this your way of just trying to tell us a hospital story?
Yeah.
Then why not just start off with, boys,
Because
I got a story for you.
I need to
The
frame it.
last member.
I need to open
of
it
the
up for everybody
DK
else.
Crew.
But at the same time, you know we haven't been to the hospital recently.
But the viewers don't know that.
Why would they need to?
It is
I'm
a-
just going to tell
It
my
is
hospital
a
story.
showmanship.
Yes.
I got you, Kyle.
I'm just going to tell my hospital story. So, I was,
Which one?
Yeah, that's a good question. The other one isn't as eventful. I got in a car accident and my back hurt really bad, but I went to the hospital for that. But the other one was...
You better now.
Yeah, I bet they're now. But,
I better now.
but I was just doing the natural. I was feeling out my junk a bit, and then I found a lump. And... and I was like, oh shit, a lump on your nut is no good. So I go to the hospital, and it's like on the outside.
I probably should get my checked, huh?
What the fuck? Okay, well, yeah, but anyway.
What the fuck?
I go up to the front desk, and they're like, hi, what brings you here today? But actually, this was a different... Before going into that, I had to wait in a very long line outside. And, like, it was coiled around the building. And I get up to the front, and some ginormous fucking bowling ball guy walks up, and he has a briefcase that's literally the size of a 5-pound dumbbell if you wrap the belt around it.
Holy fuck!
But he walks up to the door and he looks at it and he's like, you got us lined up like fucking sheep, like fucking cattle. And like, he just walks away. He's like, I'll just take my illness elsewhere.
You know what would be funny? He's walking up all furious. His face is red. He
Walking
has-
up to
And then
Ash
he
and
has a
Dust.
heart attack.
No. He just has one of those fucking air masks because he can't breathe no more because how fucking fat he is. So he's just going, you are making us look like sheep and cattle before fucking running off. That's all I wanted to say.
Then he falls over down the stairs.
But go on, Eric.
I didn't push you, honey. You just fell, huh? But I go in, I get up to the front desk, and I'm like, they're like, what brings you here? And I say, found a lump on my junk. I just wait in line, and I'm just very anxious, because, like, I don't like hospitals. There's, like, if there's one place I don't want to be, it's a hospital.
Yeah, these places suck. I'd rather just die.
Me too, man. And like, I get in the room, and like I'm shadow boxing. They're like, put these clothes on, and I do. And the doctor comes in, and she's like, "Hi, so I hear you got a problem with your testy," and I say, "Yeah," and she's like, roll up your dress," and then she feels around, and then she's like, "Okay, so it looks like it is just a pimple or something of some kind, like a very hard one. They get like, it is like difficult in that area." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course, it's a difficult area."
Yeah, you dumb broad.
And then she's like, "You can go home and it can get better, or it can get worse." And I'm like, or she says, "I can fix it up here." I'm like, "Oh, well, I've already been in line for 9 hours, so I might as well get it done here." And then she comes back with a fucking fish hook.
A fish hook.
And she's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna if you could just hold everything back." And I'm like, "Yeah," and I sling my dick over my shoulder, and then I'm looking away, and I just this pain, this scratching pain, and she's like, "Okay, all better," and she's like, "Yeah, sorry, I know it's a difficult place," and I'm like, "Yeah, I get it," and then I fucking leave that place, and if somebody stopped, I was like, I wasn't limping or anything, I was angry and in pain. And I left that place like I was following the scent of something I was gonna chase, kill, and eat. And if anybody got in my way, I was going to bark at them.
Your inner furry came out.
Yeah, man. Speaking of
Inner
which,
fury.
what's your favorite YouTube animation?
Not the ones we watched today.
We watched Free Slurpee Day.
Yeah. And then something about a mouse.
Eating a gingerbread house.
Then later turned to bread.
Mouse. That's a joke!
Oh my god, you finally get it, don't you?
So you're saying
the
because
gingerbread house became gingerbread mouse. And Jill came tumbling after.
Yes!
who the fuck's Jill?
She went up the hill.
Of Jack and fame.
Jill.
Yeah.
Jill
Jack and
Valentine
Jill.
from
Yes!
Resident Evil.
Not.
They made that new Resident Evil movie.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Resident Evil Raccoon City.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's basically just a bunch of rando stories during the Raccoon City event.
Rando's fucking Chris Redfield's in it.
He is?
Yeah.
I thought it was...
It's like they're doing a remake of the game. Like if the movie was played like the first game.
I thought it was just like...
Or at least that's what I'm guessing from the 2 trailers I saw.
I thought
Because
it
they
was
got
just
the classic scene of the zombie ripping a guy's face off and then
Yeah.
turning at the camera.
for the first game.
So that means there's going to be Dobermans in it.
Durban.
I always thought it was just like random peoples in Raccoon City.
No, No, puppy. That's a lot of months.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Just gonna
Don't do it.
pull out my phone for some
Don't do it.
some notes.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull up the video.
I thought he was too. He looks like a rabbi from here.
Can you say that?
A rabbi?
Yeah.
That's not a slur. What do you think a rabbi is?
Yeah, what do you think a rabbi is, Tyler?
I don't know.
Nice.
It's just I thought when someone always referred to one like someone as like that, I thought it was a joke.
No,
like-
a rabbi is just a Jewish priest.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you know what my coworker told me the other day?
What?
He came up to me and said that one of our other coworkers, he said to a girl that worked there that he had a wet dream about her. And he's like 38 and she's like 22.
Disgusting.
And this guy is our HR representative.
That's not good.
I know, right?
Oh, you can't go to HR anymore.
Why can't I go to... Nobody's having wet dreams about me.
But he said he's the HR representative.
Well, you see, Tyler...
Representative.
I don't go to HR, dude.
Oh! He's the guy you're meant to go to for your problems. Then he tells HR.
Yes.
Ah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like some like cyberpunk like corpo shit, you know? Like they're the higher rung. You gotta get through the lower rungs, and then when you get higher up, you get to HR. And then above that is the man in the penthouse who's like, I'm head control. And that's the top. You gotta break all of the
You
corpos
have to
up.
be able to pass people you like without them, the greater thing, having any say. Like, one of your homies could, like, just straight up call another one of their coworkers, like, you know, the really bad one, and then they get off scot-free.
What was I gonna say?
Probably something very insightful.
Yeah, maybe something.
You are actually the
about
village
HR.
sage,
It
Tyler.
would depend on your point of view, but apparently it's an actual thing in Cyberpunk, that new game.
Yeah,
What's the number?
2077.
2077?
We all know.
Shut the fuck up. Apparently it put you at a disadvantage if you were uncircumcised.
You're going
Wow.
down, Kyle.
What?
Yeah, it was weird. Like, apparently, like, NPCs in the game make fun of you for being uncircumcised.
That's fucking whack, bro.
Why would they do that? Like, would they like walk over, peel, like zoom in super close, peel your pant leg down, and, like,
No, you can
haha, uncircumcised.
You could actually be naked in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't want to be, because glitch your pants
Man,
off.
young me would totally be like, you can get naked and just you can see boob.
Boobus.
And I would buy the game
That
just
was
for
the whole
that.
point of Saints Row 4.
The whole point.
No, not Saints Row 4. GTA 4. Going to the strip club as a kid.
Yeah, man. But like that's why I bought the Metro game.
Like Metro, like 2033 or whatever.
Yeah, the one
Metro
where there's like
Redux.
a stripper Russian. She's got her honkers hanging out. I
They
saw a
get
Bro
Duke
Team
Nukem?
Pill. I saw a Bro Team Pill about it, and I was like, man, I gotta get that game.
Oh.
And
I
you
get
pay with
you.
bullets. We didn't talk about what we did over our long break of not recording for a while, because it has been like 2 months since the last we recorded.
No one's gonna notice.
But yeah, we haven't talked about what we've done over that.
What have we done?
I did every drug and I became a Lorax.
What?
Yeah, I became a Lorax for 2 months. I just became totally disconnected.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you do, Kyle?
Well, I went down to the river bend. I became a river wizard. And then when...
Oh, and we coincided. I was like, yo, and you're like, yo.
Yeah.
What did you do, Tyler?
I don't know.
Tyler contemplated nothingness, and he saw enlightenment.
Yeah, into the void. And that's how we're here now.
You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, nothing.
You look like a shark from here, because when your eyes close, you can it's like it just shadows them enough, and they're just like almost pitch black. Like right there. You're like, oh, it's a shark.
Oh, scary.
Happy Halloween!
No, we can't. Or no, yeah, for next year.
No! Now we have to post this next year on Halloween. This specific episode.
No, Tyler, we just got the time travel device.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just future Eric. Edit it to the past, to the future.
Okay, you get that future Eric.
No, what you gotta do is, whenever that part comes up, Eric has to actually record his own voice line going, oh, okay. So it sounds like a completely different Eric.
Okay, I believe you.
It is Supreme Eric.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Like the one where I'm like crossing my arms like this.
Like me?
No. Well, yeah, I kind of guess like you, but like
Oh my god!
you know the Photoshop Goku with
Yeah, the
Supreme?
drip Goku.
Yeah, drip Goku.
Yeah.
Is it like that? I'm straight dripping.
What even brought up that conversation?
I don't know.
Like he said Supreme Eric.
Oh.
Now we're all on the same table. Now that we're all here, gentlemen, where shall we go?
What happened to the page?
What page?
Because I got a blank space, baby. In your fucking game.
Aside from a rabbi, Eric looks a lot like some kind of monkey sailor.
He looks like a fucking crackhead. You're just walking the streets and he's the kind of guy that walks up to you.
When he leans backwards, he looks kind of like a Linkin Park singer or something like that. Or like a guitarist.
A guitarist.
Yeah.
I like the crackhead better.
Fine. These things can co-cross.
They can.
Coexist?
Yeah.
Oh, and back to the thing beforehand.
Band.
He said, now that we're all on the same table, isn't
Yes.
the original sayings all on the same page?
Yes. Yes! You are correct.
But I was thinking about like a game table.
You think this is a game?
I do. You don't.
I'm just trying to understand your logic.
I'm just an island boy.
Disgusting.
Why is it wet? You threw your wet mask at me. Oh, you've been dabbing your fucking face with it.
I wasn't.
Oh, you just did though.
Yeah, because I had to check if it was wet.
You couldn't just tell with your hands?
What if my hands are wet?
Why are your hands wet?
Because they're sweaty.
Ah, I see.
I had to get a third party, and that was my cheat.
A third party involvement.
Exactly.
Gotta get a third party of the body.
Hands were contaminated.
Okay.
Yes.
Eric, I'm sorry.
For?
Future Eric will hear it.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I know.
Did you fart?
No.
You're a bastard, Tyler.
What did he say? Tell me what- Okay,
I'm so
Kyle,
sorry,
pretend
Future Eric.
pretend like I've been shot in the stomach, and you're telling me it's gonna be okay, and I ask you, what did Tyler say? I need that level of Kyle.
Are you gonna snitch on me, Kyle?
But it's his dying moment.
Are you gonna snitch on me, Kyle?
But he's also going to hear it.
Like I just shot the cop.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Who cares if he's dying? You're really gonna tell my deepest, darkest secret to Eric when he's dying? If he asked you.
Well, because then he would die afterwards.
Okay. But why would you tell him?
To comfort him in his dying moment.
Yeah.
Fuck Eric!
So, Tyler, if I was dying in your arms and I was like, tell me about a Kyle secret.
Oh, for sure.
What the fuck?
I would.
Well, what's Kyle's secret? And Kyle, what did Tyler say? What's Kyle's deep dark secret? And what did Tyler
What is
say?
my deep dark secret, Tyler.
Whoever goes first doesn't have to go.
I'm trying to think of something.
I thought you knew. I thought you knew my deep, dark secret.
I'll keep you my dirty little squeed crid.
I'm trying to think of any secrets I know about you. I don't think I do.
Yes.
Just make up one on the fly. Don't tell an actual Kyle secret. Do you think the people could comprehend? Just make one up. What's a secret?
I've been trying to make one up because I don't know
But I'm
any.
the perfect person. You can't have a secret about me.
What did Tyler say?
He didn't say anything. What?
Okay. So you wouldn't comfort me in my dying moments.
I don't even remember what we were fucking talking about.
Eric is dying, but he's better now.
I know the secret now.
What is it?
Whoa!
It's the secret he wants to know, but we're not gonna tell him. I remember what he was trying to figure out.
Oh my god, Tyler. I thought you were gonna divulge a Kyle secret.
No.
I thought you were gonna reveal the deepest secret you had about me.
Like I said, I don't know if I have any.
He wipes boogers on children's heads.
The booger man.
And one time jerked off his dog.
What the fuck?
Where the hell did phone go? I gotta tell you about something that me and Sam have been doing.
What have you been doing?
So-
I'm just an island boy.
Well, yes, he started saying that and it's got stuck in my head. But, like the radio just stays on at work on the same station. And it's, they always play that one Ed Sheeran song. Or like two Ed Sheeran songs. And I'm like, I'm sick of hearing his voice. I fucking hate it. And like, we started making up these like fake hypothetical death games. And it's like Ed Sheeran versus Captain America. And like Ed Sheeran, he has the Looney Tunes squad with him. But like the fight just starts off with Captain America frisbee disking his shield into Ed Sheeran's forehead and killing him instantly. And then the Toon Squad beat him up. But like every single one of them like that, it was just Ed Sheeran versus like something that he just couldn't win against. It was like Ed Sheeran versus Nickelback. It's like Ed Sheeran versus Transformers 4. And like my favorite one was the one that we did yesterday. And it was Ed Sheeran doing what he thinks is a nature walk with the voice actor for Scar. And for a Disney special, but little does he know, we have 17 highly trained, brutally abused jaguars. We've like put on masks of Ed to make us look like Ed Sheeran, and we just hit them with big purple boxing gloves. We also have his scent, and we're going to unleash them on Ed Sheeran while he is on the nature walk with Scar. He doesn't know the jaguars are coming. And like, it was just so fucking stupid. God bless you, Ed Sheeran. I like your music, but man, they overplay you.
I'm still trying to think of what songs would even be playing on the radio right now.
Ooh, I love it when you do it like that.
Yeah. Ting tang.
Was
Wah,
that
wah,
Ed
bang,
Sheeran
bang.
song?
Yeah, the one where he's like, ooh, daddy's horny, dress up. And like, he's flying around the city as like a weird vampire thing.
Ooh.
Like, he went Panic at the Disco fucking makeup. He was like, man, devil's new clothes. Get up. He was like, damn, daddy's horny. He's flying around looking for pussy.
See.
Gonna give me some pussy.
Oh.
The other one I'm thinking of is like the sped up, like Lonely Island one where it's like, pussy!
Oh, yeah! I played that clip on my phone for like 2 seconds and Eric's like, send that to me.
Brothers, we should enter the cream soda chapter.
I'm not done my orange yet,
Really?
counselor of the cola.
Counselor?
A moment.
I had the exact same idea, but I didn't want to be the one to say it because I'm the one that started the orange soda chapter.
This is the cycle, you see. It was Eric who started the grape chapter, and Tyler started the orange chapter. Now I bring in the cream soda chapter.
But I bring it in. I walked over here like a goblin.
But I am the one who brought it up.
Oh, you're like the... What? What are you fucking laughing at, Tyler? What's so fucking funny?
Eric was passing to you, was like, your fucking arm was so shaky, like you're a fucking crackhead.
I was doing that on purpose.
The goblin.
I was pretending to be the goblin.
I know.
I was like...
Oh, that was funny.
This is a very powerful negotiation of the chapter masters.
Oh.
I watched Dune today.
De
Dunis.
Was it as good as everyone's saying?
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I read the book, because you can definitely tell that it's like a movie to please the people that read the book, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't understand, but I kind of pieced it together with all the other things it's related to, like Star Wars, the Force.
The funny thing is, in the original Dune book, they do a lot of that shit where they just say things and never explain it.
Hmm.
And it's really fucking weird, because he'll spend hours explaining, some shit, the details of some stuff, but then in reference to their flying vehicles, he'll fucking say, it looks bird-like, or insect-like.
Mm-hmm.
It's varying descriptiveness.
But yeah, it was pretty good. It does set it up for a sequel. And
yeah, after a week, they already confirmed a sequel for it.
Because that the thing I have heard that the new Dune, because it's set up for a sequel, it's because that was the halfway point of the first Dune book.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Dune Chapter 1.
Yep.
You know, it would be a really good book series to see as movies.
What?
Darren Shen's.
We've been over this.
Darren Shen's demon book line.
Yes.
Yeah.
We move on now to make sure we don't bring on a conversation we've definitely already had.
But considerably
Yes.
worse.
You have.
I've mentioned that before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think twice.
I think it's been at least twice.
I think I've talked about the actual movie they made before.
We actually we did have talked to them about that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saying...
Yep. I slammed my penis in the car door.
He slammed his penis in the car
You slammed
door.
your penis in the car door. Welcome to Factor Cab. It's just a guy pouring boiling water over himself.
Oh.
It's like a challenge video. Let's do the boiling water challenge.
Did you ever see the video? You probably seen it, Eric, on Instagram.
Yes.
Because he's
yes.
straight
We gotta talk about that too soon.
1 second. It was probably a thing last year around Christmas time where people were doing the boiling water into snow thing.
Yeah.
There's this one video. It's like at nighttime. The kid goes to do it, but he throws it because you're not meant to throw it up because in case it goes over you because it's still boiling water.
Yeah, it's still boiling water.
That's why they tell you to throw it the other way. This kid goes, and it's just you see it turning to snow. But as it lands on the kid, he just starts screaming. It's really funny.
How do you like
Cloud.
Instagram, Kyle?
I haven't used it. I just every so often I just sit around and I get more notifications on my phone. I'm like, ah yes, the meme reel.
I just send Kyle so much more schlock than I normally would, because normally all that goes to Tyler because he has Instagram. Kyle does not. You both get my lovely little fucking deep dives now.
It's funny because when he sends them to me, I know exactly what he's doing at that point, like in his day.
What?
I could like map out Eric's day at work, then when he fucking gets home, he just has his phone moments. It will always be. There'll be a couple at 5, then some more at 7. Then there'll be like a little calm period. Then once 12 hits around, then you start sending a lot more. Then you can know when Eric isn't at work at all, because I always get some from 3 to 5 to 7 to 9 and 12 sometimes.
Damn! Wow.
I am a man of consistency.
Man, I'll be honest. I don't even laugh at half of them. I just get concerned for Eric.
Which ones are the ones that concern you, brother?
They're really, fucked up void ones.
I think they're funny.
I know you do.
It's like, but I murdered you 2 years ago, and it's like the.
Yeah. Oh. Especially the one you sent in Article Jerk. I fucking watched it. Like the one you sent in at 5:45. Today.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm shitting!
Yeah.
I'm finna bro.
I was watching it before Eric came and picked me up. I was like, I didn't even laugh at it. I just knew exactly when Eric saw this, he was going to laugh his fucking head off.
It was a funny video.
No, it wasn't. It was scary. Especially even knowing exactly what direction it was going in. It was still scary.
You know what they done did? They put fucking Owl House on fucking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Did they?
You're...
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not sure if it's up to date.
You probably don't fucking know. Hey, that's how I've been riding off of Made in Abyss for a while. I miss Made in Abyss. I want more. I might just go back and read the whole thing over again.
Why not?
Because I gotta read fucking Authority, and then Warhammer, and then more Warhammer, then I gotta order more manga.
Or Doorhammer.
Your Authority is a weird book.
You know it was a weird book?
Darren Shen.
No. It's not about Darren Shen.
Stephen King's tit.
Is that just the porn version of it?
No, it's just 350 pages of Stephen King with his tit out.
Oh, but anyways, do you remember back in grade 5 to grade 7 at our little public school library, those series of books like that? Obviously, it's like a spy book, and you're reading it or whatever, but it always had clues in it. Like if you check the corners or certain words that were underlined, you had to solve the clue.
What?
You don't remember those?
To choose your own adventure ones?
No, it had a genuine storyline to it.
Oh, was it Quest or something? I think I know what you mean. Is it the ones that all the covers were the shit floating around and it was like a compass?
Yes.
I don't remember the name of that series, but I think
There was a blue one, a yellow one, a green one, and each one that had its own puzzle. Those things were weird.
They really sound like it.
Because it was always fun solving all the puzzles. They're like, you actually had to like search up stuff to solve it as well.
Yeah, they were like, go to Google, type in boobs, Michelle Obama, naked vagina, real, uncensored, and then it's like clue game 023. And like if you're one letter off, you're getting sent to a bad place.
Oh.
And that's why it was daring. And I remember getting this one. I went to my local library, and that's where I saw a poster of none other than Ron Weasley, or the guy that plays him. And like it's like this was his favorite book when he came here, and it was like A Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah.
And that poster was in there, and I was like, huh. And like, but like back then, I was like going there just to rent movies, but like there's this like one book that looked interesting where like I thought it was a VCR tape, and it looked interesting where it was like it looked like a Harry Potter animation, but obviously still not Harry Potter. Or like they're in a submarine, it's like going to an underwater place. And like I get it, I take it home, and it's a cassette tape, and I'm like, man, fuck!
I'd like to think of a funny Eric, or not funny Eric. a little Eric doing that. Just opening up the VCR package, little cassette tape.
That was the first swear word I ever said.
Oh.
What was your first swear word, Tyler?
Don't.
I locked eyes with Eric, and he already knew.
We all knew Tyler. It was a powder keg from the start.
I like to imagine you with the anonymous mask on.
This was all planned.
You have the anonymous mask on, but it's like painted over like the Joker.
Troll complete. Heading back to HQ.
Did you like the one where it was like, it is now illegal to do trolling on the internet, and trolls will be persecuted with jail time or fines? And then it was the video. The video was like the Punisher in court, and it's like, you can't take it away from me. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I am the Punisher.
Have you seen the one where it's the TikTok like, oh hey, you bullied a furry online?
Oh, and it's the guy with the big face. And it's like all the
here's your
gold
medals. And he just flicks off his fucking coat, and you got all the medals.
That's a movie that's on the list.
What movie is that?
Who Killed Stalin?
Damn.
I think it was called Who Killed Stalin.
You know who killed Stalin?
Hitler.
Uncle Sam.
And like it was a comedy, but it was like also kind of fucked up.
Those are the best kinds of comedies.
Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, RoboCop, Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopez, Superman, every single Power Ranger.
Bill F. Preston, Theodore Logan,
Rock the Talk,
Hulk Hogan.
Came out of nowhere, landing fast, and they kicked Tyler and his
fat ass.
I just kept on thinking like, oh, black ass.
You're not black.
I know.
to the descendant.
It would
Chuck
change
Norris.
our target if that were the case.
Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. Okay, but what if it was Mr. Rogers in the Virgin Killer sweater?
No.
I think he would. I think that's probably the other version of that.
What other version?
Hmm?
Did you never see the porn version?
What?
No, actually.
There's a
Is
porn
there
version of that
Mr.
song.
Rogers porn?
I don't know.
What, is that what you're insinuating?
I was thinking like that would be for that type of video, because Steve Rogers ain't dying then. He's getting fucked.
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
You watch a cartoon, Tyler? Steven Universe. Said that like an accusing Bond villain, Kyle.
I don't know. I had a moment, the tism.
The
What's that
epitism.
mean?
It's offensive, I can't say it.
What?
Is it like one swear word?
No.
Okay, don't say it. Grace has been withdrawn.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
What?
I can't see. Turn that shit down.
What did you just say?
I don't know.
Well, because clearly, lights out, turn up the radio.
Everybody do
Say
the
it.
dinosaur?
Man, do you remember those stories on 4chan? Where it was like, I beat the shit out of my wife. I realize I've done something wrong. All she did was burn the meatloaf. I take her to the hospital. They check her in. They say I need to wait outside. I finally get called in. I open the door. Everybody do the dinosaur.
I
Like all
remember
those
that.
fucking stories.
You fucking sent me that as I was reading. I got pissed off.
I love those ones.
Because it was like a shitty green text thing.
Yeah, I love shitty green
It's
text.
fucking, they make me angry. Because they're always just so dumb.
Yeah.
We had a good D&D session last night.
Oh. I'm sorry we didn't escape in any of the ways you wanted.
I mean, it
Carl.
worked out.
We stealthed through a whole fucking city. Which is very uncharacteristic of us.
Maybe for you, but not for Ken.
I mean, it did take me all of 2 minutes to break apart a bed and make a weapon out of it. I didn't even talk to the other cellmates.
Yeah.
You did! You're like talking out loud, oh man, we should fucking escape, man. We should fucking escape, bro. And Halifax is like, man, fuck the guy beside me.
Because the frogman walks in, and he's like, bing bang bong, hi, I'm the guard. Walks into the darkness, and then instantly fucking Eric's like, so about the plan to escape, and this fish ass dude's just sitting in the corner.
I didn't see his ass.
Because we couldn't see.
I thought he walked to like more cells down the way.
No, remember the desk you were searching? He was sitting there.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't know that at the time.
And you tried to demand he was like, yeah, he's trying to hint at it, like, hey, he's trying to hint to say, don't give your plan away because someone's listening. And then you're just like, oh, you mean the other guy in the cell we can't see? And I'm like, that cell is empty. There's no one there, but you don't know that. They're like, why can't we trust the cell man? I was like, no, the guard is there. Dummies.
We did bust that one dude's head in.
Right, actually, speaking of that,
Yeah.
did we end up killing the same froggy that came down and told Eric to shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Was that the one that was in the room?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was in the evidence room.
He was in the evidence box.
Was that the one that our lovely new lizard friend cut up, or was that a different one?
Yeah.
Nice. I like her.
I like her too.
I gave her an umbrella so she wouldn't get noticed, and it was really funny to think about her crawling around the street using an umbrella as a shield.
Yeah.
It was a very
quite
cute
effective. Kind of. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a very nice umbrella though, because like Victorian umbrella.
I still hate that.
What?
these fucking fish people are living in like a early Victorian type fucking town and wearing clothes.
Yeah, they made a Victorian city in their underground cave.
But they had like hulking monoliths, like, you know, the kind of ones that like didn't go to college. Fish come and like hook us into the beach and drag us down.
Yeah, the Leviathan.
What about them?
Like, this is like the peak society where they took us.
Oh, the
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, we're in the... Like,
They were actually the smart ones.
we're in like the cult part of the city where everybody's so rich that they don't even know what to do, so they just do crazy shit. And like, they're throwing people off of roofs and shit.
The one
Into
just
big
fell
pits.
into the hole.
And they're like sacrificing people.
What we
Like-
thought was the sacrificial hole was not the sacrificial hole.
And I'm like, man...
It was the self-sacrifice hole where worshippers could sacrifice themselves as offering.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, imagine and thinking you're so woke that you just, like, I'm going to be one with my
Or just
thoughts.
depressed.
And then you just, like, I'm so rich that I don't even know what to do, so I'll make an impact by killing myself. And then they just throw them off a cliff.
Be honest with me, Kyle.
Yeah.
What would have happened if I threw the grenade in?
Threw a grenade in where?
Nothing.
Into the water.
Tyler, I'm going to outline this for the audience. Tyler wants to destroy the hole. But, like, if you throw a grenade down a hole, it's just bigger hole
Yeah.
with a pit. Or, like, if you throw it up, stuff's still gonna fall down it. It's just now there's a little ring around it, and then it still falls down. You know? You can't destroy
Yeah.
a hole, you have to fill it in. And it's not gonna be weak enough if you throw it up, and then, like, it'll just create bigger hole.
It would have, however, well, if you did throw any grenades anywhere, it would have caused a funny chase of fishmen to chase you in the car.
Yeah. Because we explode something.
Yeah, because the explosion right at the sacrifice hole. Like, the sacrifice hole isn't supposed to explode. So then they ring up their local cops, and the cops are going to say, alright, and they're going to fucking drive over, and then you're going to have a thrilling action sequence where the city is on high alert. But you didn't do that, because you kept it quiet like a stealthy master. And sewer goblins, too.
We didn't encounter the sewer goblins.
Not this time.
I'm starting to wonder, like, when other party members, because we split up the game, when other party members come up, and are they going to be like, we can take the city, let's go, and it's like, what the fuck, we were just breaking out of it.
Fate will decide the future.
What time are we at, brother?
Woo! An hour 11.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Gentlemen, would you like to end it and then we can go watch another movie?
Sure thing, man.
What is a song? When you think about when we can all sing, I'll start singing one, and if it carries on too long, you can just end it and just... I want you to know I'm happy for you. Another version of me. Is she perverted like me? Will she go down on you in a theater? It was a slap in the face how quickly I was replaced.
What the fuck is he saying?
'Cause the love that I gave was made until you die. But you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you